What do you reckon to this, then?
Pants.
I like pants.
Emmerdale, the Great British Soap, sponsored by Des.
Tricia? Oh, I thought we had burglars. Been a long time since I've seen this hour of the morning. Not unless I've been up all night. You've been up all night.
I couldn't sleep.
I said to wake me. I told you last night he's not worth it. He's a two-timing little creep.
I thought he really liked me.
Oh, I know.
I really fell for it, didn't I? All that stuff about a surprise meal, all romantic and everything. And he was in bed with her. Oh, Bernice. He must really hate me. Mustn't he? To do something like that, though. Am I really that awful? Am I, Bernice? Because he really set me up.
Whoa! Just in time. Eggs sunny side up, crispy bacon, salt potatoes.
You what?
But fried spuds, Terry.
Yeah, I know what they are. It's just that you don't usually cook me breakfast.
Can't a mate do a mate a little favour every now and again?
I haven't got any.
What?
Money. I'm skint.
I don't want any. Look. Good night's kip. The sun's shining. It's a nice day.
Is it a woman?
No. Actually, it's a man.
You haven't turned.
No. Look. By now, right? Someone not very far from here. Someone who's had it coming to them will have got it.
If I can work this out, do you get a prize?
Oh, never mind. You'll find out soon enough.
And I thought he was going to propose to me. Well, you said he would. Why could you build me up like that, Bernice? I really believed you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tricia. I suppose I was just taken for a mug.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
She's been up half the night.
Tricia.
Now look, I'm just going to go and tidy myself up. I won't be long, all right?
It's very upsetting seeing you in this state.
I'm sorry, Grandad.
Don't be silly, it's not your fault. That man should be hung, drawn and quartered.
Well, I probably had it coming to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Nobody deserves that sort of treatment, least of all you. That was an act of treachery. And what's worse, of downright cruelty. I shall tell him so when I see him.
Please don't, Grandad. Just let it go.
Now, how about a nice cup of coffee at least?
No. I think I'm going to go home.
All right, then. You take the whole day off if you want to. Don't you go sitting there on your own feeling lonely. The minute you feel miserable, you come straight back here, all right? Now, how about a spot of lippy first before you face the world?
No, I can't be bothered.
Well, shall I walk over there with you?
No, I'll go over with her.
No, it's all right. I'll go at me home.
Hey, morning, Tricia. We're just about to let ourselves in. Oh, you've been out in the rads with Adam, eh? All right for some. You super glued to the seat or what?
I
can't go in.
You what?
Well, it's Trisha. I mean, you saw her just then. She's been avoiding me all week.
Oh, is that what that were? Thought she'd be Todd.
Well, you know, me and Gavin. I don't think I'm Trisha's choice of decorator.
Well, that can't be helped. We've done the ceiling, we've got 4 walls to wallpaper.
I can't.
Am I working with a man or a mouse?
Lisa,
What?
have you got any cheese?
Get in there.
Can I speak to Mystic Monday? Oh, right. Well, it's Sam Dingle here. Samuel Jonah Dingle, that is. What? Oh, right. My problem is I've got this pig here that won't do its business. A what? A blockage? What do you mean? Oh, no, not that sort of business. I mean, you know, it won't do the business. Perform like. Its name's Arnie. Phone back when? What? You mean I'm going to be on radio?
Hello? Lisa thought, well, I thought I'd just come and say hello. But, God, you look terrible.
Come to gloat, have ya? We'll go in and have a good gulp. Of course, you've seen it all before, ain't ya? Well, I'll tell you one thing. At least he's worth looking terrible for, which is more than I can say for you, Jason Kirk.
Do we have to listen to this drivel?
Mystic Monday's on in a minute.
As if it isn't bad enough having dingles swarming all over the village, we now have to put up with our inbred opinions on the airwaves as well.
I think she's funny.
Sure, the dingle population's doubled since the funeral. Lose one, you see, and half a dozen others come crawling out of the woodwork.
Careful, Chris. Don't worry, Chris. I'm sure you can arrange another accident.
Morning all.
Shall we change the subject?
Something I said.
Yeah, stud farms, maybe.
About that cash you wanted.
Oh, no, not that again.
Go on, admit you made a mistake.
I did not make a mistake.
I think you should go for it. The biggest thing to hit this mausoleum in a long time.
Apart from your mouth.
Have you added medication yet, Terry?
Leave me out of it.
I like horses. And I bet if you had Tara around here, it'd get things going a bit, eh, Terry?
Well, she does seem to have that effect.
You're like a couple of school kids with crush on teacher.
Oh, what school did you go to?
Look, if you're going to spend all the time driving her around, can't you at least get something useful out of her? Instead of just sitting there indulging in puerile sexual fantasy?
You what?
Like, who is she seeing? Where's she going? Where's she thinking about putting all that money?
I'm a driver, not a member of MI5.
Take no notice, Terry is just jealous because he fancies it himself.
Sad, sad, desperate man.
As a matter of fact, I'm not that desperate. As a matter of fact, I had someone to make my breakfast this morning.
Oh. See, Chris, it's just you. You're the only one who's not getting any. Oh, Mystic Monday.
And coming up later, the sad case of the pig that can't perform.
I don't believe it. We're talking about you, Chris.
But when my husband won't perform, I blow in his ear. Things always perk up right away.
Blow in his ear? Right, I'll have a go then.
Right, I'm off to Hotton for a sort of working lunch.
Lunch? It's 9:30.
Yeah, well, I can't help it, can I? I've got to fit with a client. Anyway, it'll be good for us. He's got a lot of influence. So if we get his back in, spread the word. Hey? Well, sorry I can't stay.
Yeah, I bet you are. Just don't be late back.
Good boy, good boy.
Oh, been waiting for you.
I'm not late, am I? Something the matter?
Yeah. We're all a bit upset, Marlon. Someone we thought was, well, quite a decent fella, really, yeah. Quite a nice human being. Is actually a complete...
Adam. It's Adam, isn't it? Oh, what did she say? Oh, I'd love to have seen his face. They're too charming.
No, Marlon, it's you.
Me?
Yes, Marlon, you. Adam may be a two-timing little toe rag, but that's nothing compared to what you are.
Compared to what I am?
Yeah. What was your problem, Marlon? Jealous, were you? Jealous of his success with the ladies? Jealous of his pretty face and his bedside manner?
He's a vet, Bernice.
What?
Animals don't have beds.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare try and be funny with me after what's happened! You set me up. You made me set up one of my best friends, one of the nicest girls I've ever met, someone who wouldn't hurt a fly. OK. So Adam was two-timing her. Well, he might have told me about it so we could have decided what to do. We might have even told Trisha about it when the moment was right, when she wasn't so stuck on him. Although we might have decided to leave well alone. Let Trisha deal with it in her own way, if she ever found out. It's a little bit patronising, don't you think, Marlon, playing God with other people's lives? But to do that to her, to let her find out like that, oh, that really takes a special kind of sadist. Only thinking about yourself, were you, Marlon, about how you felt about Adam? Well, you certainly weren't thinking about Trisha, were you? Can you imagine? I can. I've been there. She's in bits, Marlon. In bits. It's not Adam you've destroyed, it's Trisha. Where are you going?
Talk to Trisha.
She's not here.
Where is she then?
At home crying her eyes out. Get back here! Don't you dare go anywhere near her. You've done enough damage. No, you get in that kitchen, Marlon Dingle, and you stay out of my sight. You're lucky I don't sack you.
Excuse me. Out of the way, love.
We happen to be watching.
Please, Mrs. Do you mind? Thank you.
What do you want?
It was you, wasn't it? Responsible for last night's little drama.
Sort of it was. You had it coming to you.
Possibly. I just wanted to point out that if your plan was to stop my philandering career and to rescue Trisha from my evil clutches, then you've lost the plot. You've made no difference to me at all. And you've actually hurt a really sweet girl.
And you haven't, I suppose.
Actually, I think I was giving her rather a good time until you came along. Next time you charge into battle with all your guns blazing, Marlon, make sure you don't hit the wrong target.
I want a word with you, young man, about my granddaughter.
I suppose this is the downside to living in a small village. Take a seat, Anne.
My granddaughter is very upset indeed.
I know. I really am very sorry about it. I just want to let you know that I never once led Trisha on. Never once said that she was the only one or that I had any serious intentions about her. Just wanted a bit of fun, that was all. If Trisha got serious about me, then it was all in her own head. I think she's a really lovely girl, and I'll do what I can to make her feel better.
Thank you. If that's all you have to say, I suppose I'll have to accept it.
did he say?
That man has no moral sense.
Exactly.
He made me feel quite old, really. I'm glad all the younger generation aren't like that. At least you have a sense of chivalry and decency and fair play.
Yeah.
Lisa, nice to see you.
Just thought I'd drop by, see how you're getting on.
Oh, I'm fine. You've had tea butter, eh?
Oh, no, I've just had one with Jason. No, go on, mate, perhaps. Just one. He's got his lunch break then, is he?
He's got who? Oh, I know him. Bloke in a suit popped by for a couple of minutes this morning on his way to Watton. Yeah, he's on his lunch break.
Like that, is it? I told you wouldn't stick at it. You've got to sort him out.
Don't worry. I will do.
Good.
So how's it keeping me, you and Jason then?
Nice bloke. It's great. Where's plenty of work, any road.
All sorted then.
All sorted.
Malcolm?
Yeah?
Kitchen.
Good. Thought I'd find you in here. Well, don't count it in here. Put it away. Anyway, there's no need to count it. It's all there.
Always a pleasure doing business with a teat.
Yeah? I look forward to your side of the bargain.
That Chris Tate is loaded, isn't he?
Smart little lady, aren't you? What's it to you?
Always interested in men with a packet.
Well, that's always the impression you've given me. Would you like me to effect an introduction?
Get off. He's old enough to be my dad.
Hello, Seth. What can I do for you?
I've come to cast this.
Oh, post office business. I'll just assume the mantle of postmistress.
There's no need to get changed.
No, it was just a figure of speech. Thank you. But this is Betty's pension book, Seth, and she hasn't signed it.
Oh, heck.
Emily, did you hear me on radio this morning?
Yes, I did, Sam. You were wonderful.
Everybody heard me. It's like I'm famous.
Only just now I'm engaged.
Engaged?
In a post office transaction.
Oh.
You could just give me money if Sam's got something to tell you.
Yeah, I have. You know what? Our Mandy were right. I blew in Arnie's ear, and he... You know, he did it right away.
I'm very pleased for both you and Arnie, Sam. But I'm not sure this is a suitable topic of conversation for Her Majesty's Post Office.
You see, if you gave me it, you could go back over to the counter and then you could talk about what you wanted then.
No, Seth. Sit down. Let me explain. You can listen too if you want to, Sam. You see, Seth, the order must be signed by the customer, unless an appointee is authorised by the appointee's name being printed on the front cover of the order book.
I could do with a pint.
Afternoon.
What do you want?
Oh, is that how you greet all your customers then?
You're not a customer.
You don't know that.
You're a dingo.
Could still be civil.
OK. How do you do, Miss Dingle?
Charity.
Charity. Charity, I am delighted to make your acquaintance. It's a nice day. Now, get out.
Oh, you're a case, aren't you?
All right. What sort of transport were you wanting exactly? A bus for a Dingle family outing? A lorry to transport some stolen goods? A getaway car for that thug with the leather jacket?
It's more of a business opportunity, really.
Business.
I've got a proposition for you.
Seth? There you are. What are you doing with my pension book?
Oh, it was to pay window cleaner, Betty, love. I'm a bit short.
Oh, aye. Not that I'm doubting you for 1 minute, Seth. But there's only one person going to cash Betty Eggleton's pension, and that's Betty Eggleton.
Right. You can have it, Betty. I'm the best of British. Me and young Sam are going to the pub. You couldn't lend us a fiver, could you?
You've got a nerve.
Famous for it.
Of course, I don't need to do this. But I'm a busy man. It might just suit me to do business on my doorstep.
Yeah, wherever you like.
I insist on total discretion, of course. I have a son. I don't want him or my family getting mixed up in my affairs.
Well, my uncle's axe blood pressure's a worry to me, so I don't even let him know I'm in business.
Well, that's settled then. A private arrangement just between us.
I'll have that drink now.
Subject to the money, of course. And the quality of the goods.
What time do you call this? God, you sound like my mum. Yeah, well, you behave like a kid. Listen, Roy, lighten up. I was getting really far with that bloke. He's given us a contract with all his motors, and he's going to tell his mates about us. You see, that's how these things work. How many cars you got? 2. I'll tell you how these things work, Scott. The only thing that got this garage up and running before was hard graft. The only thing that's going to get it up and running again is hard graft. And if you don't get down to it soon, I'm getting off. That's how these things work, right? Right, and get them fancy clothes off. Got a job for you.
You frightened me to death.
It's a bit late, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I was wondering if you'd come.
Well, I would have come earlier, but Bernice wouldn't.
Oh, don't worry. So, she told you then?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I feel a bit better now. I've just made a prat of myself again. Still, it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah?
Yeah. It just hurts a bit. But it'll get better. Usually does. Still, it's nice of you to come.
Tricia, I've got something to tell you.
Well, go on then.
Adam didn't do this to you. Well, he was two-timing you, but you finding out like that. It was me. I got Virginia to set up a date with him, and I got Bernice to get your own there, so you'd find them together. And, yeah, Bernice didn't know anything about it. It was just me.
You got Bernice too, so's I'd see them together. You did that to me.
You don't have to say anything, you know. Bernice has already said plenty. I know I messed up, and I wasn't thinking about you. Well, I wasn't. I was only thinking about me, about how I felt. I don't like him, you see, Adam. I'm jealous. Come on, Mel, you're 25 years old. You can do this. Come on. The thing is, Tricia, I'm very fond of you. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay. The thing is, Tricia, I like you quite a lot. That's pathetic too. Tricia. Whoa. I fancy you like mad.
Emmerdale is sponsored by
Daz.
Daz, I knew that.